Hi everyone, it is me. It's me, Sailor Neptune, Michelle here, and today we're going to talk about Raquel Gonzalez, also or known as Raquel Rodriguez. So there's not really much of a unlikeness between the two. And Aliyah winning the WWE Women's Team winnings. Now, I know a lot of folks have scathed WWE over the years for how they handle the women, why weren't the women being booked and written as earnest as the men, and some, I don't know. And they're still, to this day, will be scathing, because it still might not live up to their standards, whatever the standards are. Um, so, Raquel Gonzalez and Aliyah became the WWE Women Team Fighters. And I know a lot of folks out there probably thought that it was going to be a Kota Kai or Io Sarai. That's probably what they believed. That's how the booking and the writing at the time might make someone believe that. And there might be someone out there thinking, a Kota Kai and Io Sarai got buried and the wrong team won. You know how some of these folks are like. Only I don't think there were any wrong teams. I think every team that was going into this would have been the right team. Um, so yeah, Raquel Gonzalez, or known as Raquel Rodriguez, well, there's not much of an unlikeness between both of them. I mean, they wrestle the same way, they talk the same way, so it's not like there's a big unlikeness between the two. So I'll just call her Raquel Gonzalez because that's what she was called when she was on NXT before she went to SmackDown. And Aliyah has never had a last name that I know of when she went from NXT to SmackDown. So anyway, Raquel Gonzalez and Aliyah are the WWE Women Team Fighters after months of not having any WWE Team Fighters since Sasha Banks and Naomi Uso dropped the winnings and left WWE, and there have been many sagas and tales behind when they're coming back. Are they back? Are they not back? No one really truly seems to know. So, and I think Raquel Gonzalez and Aliyah are going to. How long are they going to hold on to them? I don't know. Are they going to be having hangs up with Dana Brooke and Tamina Snuka, Nikki Cross and Doudrop, Sonya Deville and Natalya Neidhart, Xia Li and Shotzi Blackheart, and Kota Kai and Io Sarai? The answer would be yes. And I would also think with Carmella and, Selena Vega too, when they both get back from their wounds. You know? And I guess I'd say Sasha Banks and Naomi Uso if they ever come back to WWE, which I don't know. And I would also think Asuka and Alexa Bliss would also be another team they might have to worry about too. So so as of right now, those are the teams. And as of right now, Raquel Gonzalez and Aliyah are the WWE Women Team Fighters, meaning they can now go between Raw and SmackDown and have matches between those teams I just talked about until they lose it to any one of those teams I talked about. And they're going to say, well, I left out Gigi Dolan and Janie Jane. Yeah, because they went from NXT to SmackDown, but one got wounded. But anyway, yeah, so Raquel Gonzalez and Aliyah, you know, can go between Raw and SmackDown and have matches with every one of those teams until they lose it to any one of those teams. And I know there's going to be some folks out there thinking that, oh, Raquel Gonzalez and Aliyah shouldn't have been in the team. That any one of those other teams I just said should have been the one. Well, if that's your belief, then that's your belief. And I know there's going to be folks from the IW side saying that their women team fighters are greater than WWE's one. They started it. Well, first off, bullshit. WWE's women team winnings started back in 9 between 84 YL and were first withdrawn in 9 between 89 YL when they were withdrawn. They didn't come back again until 29 between YL. So IW, that's bullshit if you're saying you started it first. And the only grounds to why IW brought theirs back is because WWE brought theirs back. So let's be earnest about that. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Now we both have WWE Women Team Fighters on Raw and SmackDown, WWE Women Team Fighters on NXT. So, and I know there were some folks out there thinking that WWE was just going to withdraw them because they didn't know what to do with them. Well, now we have Raquel Gonzalez and Aliyah, who a lot of folks did not think going in when this started. A lot of folks did not think that they would win. Like, they just didn't think so. Like, they always looked and they said, oh, well, Aliyah's the weak link of the team. She's the weak hookup of the team. She's going to bring Raquel Gonzalez or Raquel Rodriguez, whatever you want to call her, down. And I know a lot of folks probably believed that Dakota Kai and Io Shirai were going to be the ones that were going to win it. So there's going to be this side of WWE followership that's going to say, oh, the wrong team won. You know, Dakota Kai and Io Shirai got buried. And that's not true. But if that's what you believe, that's what you believe. You know, Raquel Gonzalez has won the WWE NXT team winnings 2 times in the past with Dakota Kai, and she's now won the WWE women team winnings once with Aliyah. So at the end of the day, it's a good team. I think the right team won. In my belief, I did. I would have been happy with whatever team won. So it is what it is. If you like Raquel Gonzalez and Aliyah as a WWE Women Team Fighters, then that's great. If you do not like them as a WWE Women Team Fighters, oh well, then that's great too, I guess, for you. You know? So anyway, if you like this film, follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Watch the last film we made yesterday over here with Sarah Yornis. I Sailor Neptune Michelle, and I hope you like this film. Bye.